Welcome to Manifested Publishers.
Hello learners, welcome to our today's learning session. The subject is social studies. The topic citizenship. Today we will focus on a subtopic known as collective responsibility. Collective responsibility. Collective responsibility. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to define collective responsibility. You should also be able to outline things that citizens can do to support one another and bring benefits to the whole society. So learners, we will begin with definition of collective responsibility. What is collective responsibility? Collective responsibility means all members of a community or a nation taking responsibility to participate in activities which promote peace, security, and harmony among the citizens of a nation and encourage development. Learners, collective responsibility may also refer to the act of citizens teaming together and joining hands to perform a certain duty or task for the benefit of all in the society. Collective responsibility refers to the act of citizens teaming up and joining hands, refers to the act of citizens teaming up and joining hands, teaming up and joining hands to perform a certain duty, or task, for the benefit of all, in the society. For the benefit of all in the society. That is the meaning of collective responsibility, coming together to participate in activities which promote peace, which promote security, which promote harmony among the citizens of a community or a nation. And learners, there are many things that citizens can do to support one another and bring benefits to the whole society. There are many things that citizens can do. There are many things that citizens can do. There are many things that citizens can do to do what? To support one another. To support one another and bring benefits to the whole society. These things include one, we've said there are many things that citizens can do to do what? To support one another so as to bring benefits to the whole society. The first one is supporting the work of the police. Supporting the work of the police. Supporting the work of the police. How do we support the work of the police? By giving them information about criminals we know about. For example, by giving them information about criminals we know. If you know a criminal who lives in the society or in your neighborhood, you can pass that information to the police so that the police can take action. And this can be effectively done through what we call community policing. Okay? Community policing, where members of a society take note of any criminal activities in the community and report wrongdoers or lawbreakers to the police. So when we do that, learners, we will be promoting or supporting one another, and that will bring benefits to the whole society. When you report a criminal to the police and that criminal is apprehended and say jailed, then you will have saved lives, because criminals kill people, criminals rob people. But if you report a criminal to the police and that criminal is arrested and imprisoned, then you have saved lives. That benefits the society at large. That's what we are calling collective responsibility. It refers to the act of citizens teaming up and joining hands to perform certain duties for the benefit of the whole society. You may not benefit as a person, but the community benefits, because the people whom the criminal could have killed will not be killed. So that is one way. Then number two, learners, the second thing that we can do to support one another is by encouraging every person to take part in development activities. Encouraging every person to take part. Encouraging every person to take part in development activities. Development activities. Encouraging every person to take part in development activities. Learners, this can be done by contributing money or providing labor needed to build public facilities such as schools, footbridges, roads, health centers, stadiums, and so on. You can take part by giving money. If you don't have money, then you can provide labor. If you hear there is a school that is being constructed, learners, you may not have money to buy cement, to buy ballast, to buy metal, but you can provide labor. Instead of the school employing laborers, you can volunteer free labor. By doing so, you will be promoting or supporting and bringing benefits to the whole society. The third point, learners, is by upholding the moral values of the society. Upholding the moral values of the society. Upholding the moral values of the society. And this can be done by refusing to give bribes or refusing to take bribes and fighting corruption in the society. Bribery is a moral vice. So by refusing to bribe or refusing to take bribes, then you will be upholding the moral values of the society. Number 4, the fourth thing that can be done to promote or to support one another and bring benefits to the society, the whole society, is by ensuring that the environment remains clean. By ensuring that the environment remains clean. By ensuring that the environment remains clean. Learners, each person in the society should avoid throwing or littering, should avoid littering, throwing their litter carelessly and throwing that things in water. Okay? There are those who relieve themselves on the roads. There are those you see urinating in public on roads. That should be avoided, because when you do that, you are dirtifying the environment. Because when you leave your waste on the surface of the earth, when the rains come, they sweep the remains, the waste, the human waste, they sweep that human waste into water, and that is not good at all. So members of the society should also, by ensuring the environment remains clean, we can do so also by planting trees. Should take part in tree planting and environmental cleaning activities. So by doing that, learners, we will be participating in collective responsibility. Number 5, the fifth thing that we can do to support one another and bring benefits to the whole society is ensuring that other people do not use dangerous and harmful drugs. Ensuring that other people do not use dangerous ensuring that other people do not use dangerous and harmful drugs. We mentioned these drugs in this lesson, like marijuana, like heart, miraa, alcohol, heroin, cocaine, opium, and so on. So we should ensure that other people do not use or take harmful drugs. And those people who use illegal and dangerous drugs should be done what? Should be reported to the police. If you know people in the society who sell drugs, these illegal drugs like marijuana, like illicit alcohol, then such people should be reported to the police. Number 6, another way is by participating in elections in order to choose good leaders. Participating in elections to choose good leaders. This is one way in which we can participate in collective responsibility. Learners, upon the attainment of the age of majority, a citizen is entitled to vote. If you have attained the age of 18 years, then you have a right to participate in elections. It's important that we all participate in elections so that we can choose good leaders. If we fail to participate in elections, then there are chances that bad leaders, corrupt leaders, immoral leaders may be elected. And when corrupt leaders are in positions of authority, we may not have a good society because they will steal our resources. They will not make good laws. So it's important that we participate in elections in order to choose good leaders. Voters should refuse to be bribed to vote for certain candidates whose intentions are to serve their selfish interests. So if you are a voter, you are not supposed to take bribe. No one should give you money so that you vote for them. You should vote for a leader based on his character, based on his conduct, based on his track record. If an individual comes seeking for votes, then we need to evaluate that individual based on his past conduct, on his record, his track record, and not bribes. So that is very important. Then number 7, being mindful of the welfare of others. Being mindful of the welfare of others. This helps the people in the society to assist those in need. And these people include people suffering from disasters such as floods, drought, fire, wars, or political violence. It may also include those suffering from HIV and AIDS and various other terminal illness and forms of disability. Being mindful of the welfare of others. We may have those who are socially and economically challenged, like the orphans, the street children, the widows, the widowers, and such like people in the society. So we need to be mindful of the welfare of others, including refugees. including refugees. So learners, these are 8 things that citizens can do to support one another and bring benefits to the whole society. And we have seen in the past where even the government has tried to involve the people in improving security by having a representative of every 10 households work with the assistant chiefs. This is what we normally refer to as nyumba kumi. So these are 7 things that we can do to support one another and bring benefits to the whole society. So learners, you need to note that even learners, students who have special needs should be given an opportunity to learn with others in regular schools. And at places of work, people with special needs should be given responsibilities which do not strain their areas of disability. They should, however, be fully involved in activities of the organizations that they work for. For example, being members of different committees, if it is in an organization, and even the members of the public should cooperate when they have to undergo security checks as they enter public places like airports, like supermarkets, like buildings, and so on. Because when we do that, we help to improve security in those places. So learners, we will bring the lesson to an end. And as it is our custom, I'll give you revision questions. Two questions. What is the meaning of collective responsibility? What is the meaning of collective responsibility? Question 2, state 7 things that citizens can do to support one another and bring benefits to the whole society. When answering these 2 questions, make sure your exercise book is closed. Try and see if you can recall what we have learned in our today's lesson from your memory. It is only after you have attempted answering the questions without referring to the notes that you can afterwards check the notes and see if you have the right answers. Thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye.